welcome to another one. This is the second episode of our Python series, and in this episode, I'm going to be doing something very simple. I'm going to show you how you can declare your variables and you display them. So in Python, we keep it simple and short. We do not specify the data type that we are using whenever we're declaring our variables. You just get straight to it. You're just going to write your name. You say name, and that's Khadiso. And surname as Mashile, and I'm gonna say my salary, and then I'm going to say that my salary is 90,000. That is my dream salary. We'll talk about that some other time. All right, so okay, these are some of the variables that you are having, your different types of variables. You can also have your is valid, yeah, and then you have it as a true or false. Let's check if we use a 1 and a 0. That can still be used. Let's check something. Yeah, so it's a capital letter. So usually, some languages it requires you to use a capital letter. So your true is specified using a capital letter. So now, this are your three variables that you are declaring here. And whenever you're declaring and initializing your variables, there's no need for you to give or specify your data type. So now I'm going to show you how you can display this neatly. You can say print. So you can display your name. You can say print. You can display your surname. You can print your salary. You can print is valid. And there we go. Let's try and run this. And there we have it. You're having Khodiso, you're having Mashile, which is my surname, and then you're having 9,000, and then you're also having a true here. So this can either be a true or it can also become a false. And I think you can also declare your initial. You'll just have to have one quotation for your initial. That can also work. So if you say print, you say ini for initial, that should also be able to show that as an initial. So now I'm going to show you how you can print all of this and write them in the same line. So you can say print, and you'll say my name is, and in this case, when you want to put a name next to it, you just use a comma and separate, and then you write name. What it's going to do is that it's going to concat it to the end, and then you can say here print. You can say my surname is, you say surname, you can say print, you can say my salary. Okay, let's not put in a space because the comma itself, whenever you use the comma, it's going to space for itself. So there's no need for you to put a space just before the last double quotation that you're supposed to have here. So here you can have salary and then print. Do I like chocolate? Chocolate. Then I'm going to say is valid here. That is going to be false. And then here, my initials is, so here I'm going to put ini. So if I run this, then it's going to be able to say that my name is Khodiso, my surname is Mashile, and my salary is 9,000. And I'm also going to be able to say that do I like chocolate? Oh, I said it's a false, but it said it's a true, but it's not a true, it's a false. I do not like chocolate. I do not like sweet stuff. So, okay, but other than that, it was also able to do the last one, which it was able to say that my initial is K. But now let me show you another way that you can do it is that, but this one, it only works when you're working with your strings. I'm not sure about the characters, but we will also test it out. So now what you can do, you can say my name is, and at the end you can concat, you can use a plus, you write your name. That should be able to show you. But if you try it out and then you say print, my salary is, it's not going to be able to take in that. It's going to give you an error. Why? It only works with strings. So since I said we should check also for a character, let's write and say my initial is, my initial is ini. So let's run this. This should only have one error. So yes, here is the error. So when you read the error, it says it can only concatenate strings, not floats. It can only concatenate strings and not floats, which is line number 14, and that is the one that I was talking about. So this method of using a plus, it only works when you are working with your strings. And it also works for your characters. So hence it's able to say my name is Khodiso, but it's when you're using concat. But when you use this one, you need to put a space before the last double quotation. Unlike that one, you do not have to put in a space. For this one, you need to space. Why? Because it's another way of doing it. But remember, this only works for strings. So these two lines are printed out by that one. So these are some of the things that you need to look out whenever you are dealing with your variables and also displaying your variables. So till the next episode, and in the next episode, we're going to be doing a little bit of inputs. We're going to be taking in inputs from the user, and then we are also going to be displaying it. Till we drop the next upload, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and you can also comment on the videos as we're using your comments in order for us to improve the material that we're giving out. And that is it from me for today. Cheers, till the next one.